Can you hold it for me?
And yeah.
You're talking about objectivity. You can't say I believe.
Even
If
objectivity,
you know something 100%,
objectivity is a product of human intelligence. Do you agree?
Objectivity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
So our intelligence presupposes objectivity.
It doesn't.
Oh, sorry. It's a
results in objectivity. Yeah.
prerequisite. It's a
Yes,
prerequisite for
yes.
objective. Even talking about
But we
objectivity.
have to analyze it.
Yeah.
So objectivity is objective.
Yeah.
It comes through analysis and through general agreement, and it
Yeah.
has practicality.
Yeah.
So what's the practicality of you saying this is not an accident? That this has. What's the practical?
Observation.
Yeah, but no. I'm saying it has no practical use for that.
What do you
So
mean? I don't understand what you
so
mean by
when I
that.
say this.
As just to clarify, Adnan said he was due to leave. So just
Yeah,
as
if
much
you
time as you have.
Yeah.
You
Adnan,
have to leave. It's okay.
No, it's okay. We can
go
talk
ahead.
about
Go
it.
ahead, and I'm just letting
Yeah.
you know that.
Let me understand. What's your conviction? Do you believe or do you understand this universe to be accidental? Because there are only two options. There's no third option. It's either
Yeah.
planned, controlled, placed, intended, willed, and all of that, or it is accidental by chance. There's no semi-accidental or semi-by chance and semi-planned.
Yeah.
It's either this or that.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
This is the argument from ignorance. Let me say why. Yes, it's either true or false, right or wrong.
Yeah.
But there's two other options. We don't know. If it's
No,
true or
that's not an
false.
option. That's
Why is it not an
argumentum
option?
ad ignorantium.
What?
What you just said,
Yeah.
that's argumentum ad ignorantium. You're arguing from ignorance. You're saying I don't know. That's not an
I'm
argument.
not saying I didn't
Yeah.
say I don't know. I said
Yeah.
there's four options.
No, we do
It's
know.
two.
I'm saying it is not accidental. It is planned and placed by using certain philosophical
You're saying
arguments.
it must be either that or this. Right
Yes,
or wrong?
100%. Because I have evidence for the first position,
Yeah.
which is that it is planned, willed, intended,
What's your evidence?
designed.
Other than
Observation.
Yes.
Observation. We have empirical evidence that things, for example, and we have philosophical arguments as well. Not only empirical evidence, we have philosophical arguments to back our claims.
give
For
me
example,
one of each.
for example, the universe has a beginning, okay, and if it has a beginning, then it has a cause. It's a very basic argument, right? It has a cause, right? Everything that begins. Sorry, this is the argument that because do you believe it started to expand the universe? It has a beginning.
Yes. Hypothetically, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Let's go on.
Okay, but no.
What do you
I don't
mean?
want to go into
Because
hypothetical.
that's the Big Bang theory. So I'm saying
It's a theory.
Yes, to
It's
the
a
Big Bang
theory.
theory.
Yeah.
It's a theory. It's not 100. So let's go on as if the Big Bang theory.
The
is true.
expansion of the universe is pretty much agreed to now by most astrophysicists.
Okay, but
as
it's
far as
still
I
a
know,
theory.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So let's go.
Yeah,
let's accept the Big Bang theory.
okay. Like what we do know so far, the knowledge we do have of the universe, it seems to be, it seems to have a beginning. It seems to have an initiation, right? And we believe the cause is God.
Why must there be a cause?
There has to be a cause for it to begin. Okay. There are three
Why?
options.
Why?
There are three options. If it had a beginning, right, it either created itself, or it was created out of nothing, or it was created.
We're talking about the cause now. We're
Yeah.
not talking about the process.
So if there was a beginning of the universe, that's the point I'm making,
I know,
right?
but we're talking about the cause.
Yeah.
We're not talking about what kind of cause. I'm asking you, why must there be a cause? That's my question.
That's
Not-
the point
not
I'm
type
making.
of cause.
Yeah,
talking about the
this
type.
is exactly what I am responding to. That there are three options. Why must there be a cause? The answer to that question is that there has to be a cause because we need to choose one of these three options. Either it is self-created, yeah,
Yes.
because we need to have an option.
No, I
yeah,
understand, but
yeah.
you started
Yeah.
saying that there must be a cause.
Yeah.
And then you lead to that. I'm
Yeah.
saying, why do you believe there must be a cause? That's my question.
Because
you have
things,
to start
things
with that first.
yeah, because things don't pop into existence
Okay, but that's
without
how,
a cause.
Exactly, but that's how
Logically, logically,
Yeah, okay. But can you be a lamp logically?
no.
Okay, but we know in quantum physics a particle can be both a particle and a wave, which is more
Theory,
fundamental.
theory.
No,
Yeah.
it's just like the Big Bang theory.
Yeah,
Just like,
yes,
Okay, so
yes.
why do you
So it's a
accept the
theory.
Big? No.
I don't accept the Big Bang. I don't have any say on the. No,
Why are you talking about it as
Big
if
Bang
it's
has
true?
how many models of Big?
Why are you using it as evidence if you don't accept it?
Wait, I'm not using. When did I use the Big Bang theory as my evidence?
That's
I haven't used it
accepted.
once.
Because you said the universe began to exist.
Yes, that's not the
Bang theory.
Big Bang theory. What does it assume? The Big Bang theory.
That the universe began.
It doesn't say that. It's a scientific theory. It doesn't say the universe
that it
began to
began to
exist. Okay. It's a theory that there was a Big Bang and lo and behold we had the universe, right? That's the theory. I haven't used it. My argument is purely philosophical. It's not scientific. Okay. My argument,
you
the
have to go with
cosmological. No problem. My argument is purely philosophical. It is based upon philosophy or philosophical reasoning. I am arguing in this way that there are three options we have. One of the three. I've had my. I just checked my own cup.
I know that. I know
It's
the
not.
three.
Oh, khalas. Is this? I give it to you. Sorry, it's empty. That's what I was thinking. It's empty. Yeah, khalas, I'm finished with it.
My friend,
So-
I know the three options. I'm just
Yeah.
saying why is there a cause? Let's answer that and then we'll go to the three
Logically, philosophically,
options. No.
they-
Don't
yeah.
tell me logically and philosophically. Explain why. Don't say logically, mathematically, philosophically. You have to
But that's what I'm
why.
explaining, philosophically
Why
and
would there be a
logically.
cause?
Yeah. Is this a logical discussion or is it just we're just talking about nothing?
I'm not talking about
It's a logical discussion, right?
Yeah.
So I have to use logic, right? Do you agree? First of all,
You
do you-
assume there was a cause. Don't assume.
no,
there's
I'm
a
not
cause.
assuming.
Why is there
I
a
know
cause?
there's a cause.
How
I
do
know
you
there's a
explain?
cause
Okay.
because there are three options. Choose one of them. Okay. Does the universe exist?
Sorry. Yeah, it does.
It does exist. Number one. Number two. Does it have a
I'll
beginning?
finish it then.
Yeah. Does it have a beginning? Yeah. Does it have a beginning?
The universe?
Yeah.
Hypothetically, yes.
Okay,
one
hypothetical.
of the theories,
Okay,
yeah.
if it began to exist, either it created itself, or it began from nothing, or it was created. We need to choose one of these three options. There's no fourth option. If you can think of a fourth option, please bring it forward, and we can take it from there.
Yeah. Can you repeat them? Because
Either it was created from nothing, it
Yeah.
came out of nothing,
Yeah.
or it created itself,
Yeah.
or it was created, because it has a beginning.
Yeah.
We've already agreed it exists.
Yeah.
We already agreed that it had a beginning.
I know. No. See, you put words. We agreed that it exists. I didn't agree it had a beginning.
Okay, so do you believe it's eternal?
I didn't say it.
Start, I spoke to him, you agreed. You agreed that had the beginning, and you agreed that it
I
cannot
said
come from nothing.
hypothetically.
No,
but
no,
none of
we
the
agreed.
beginning
Start-
part.
No, but this is where we're getting now. We're getting to it. We're getting to the crux of the matter.
Yeah.
We're getting to the bottom of it.
But
Okay, I'm asking a question now, simple question. It exists,
Yeah.
we agree.
Yeah.
Yes? And it had a beginning. Do you agree with that or not?
I said, as I said for him, if he rewatches, for the sake of argument, yes, that's what I said.
Okay, for the sake of argument, it exists.
Yes.
So you agree with
for
me?
I said for the sake of argument, it had a
Okay,
beginning.
forget about the sake of argument. Can you now tell me whether it had a beginning or not? It began to exist or not?
The universe?
Yeah. It exists definitely. It's either eternal or it began to exist. Do you agree? These two
Yeah.
options?
Yeah.
Only these two options.
Okay, let's
It's
say it
either
had a beginning.
eternal.
No, it's not eternal. It had a beginning.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now we agree. So now that
One second.
no, talk to me.
I'm talking to him because you were very rude. So if you want to be ruder, just
No,
Yeah, because you control the
ignore.
argument.
I'm just talking to
Please
me.
Let me speak to him.
You're talking to me.
politely.
You're talking
I
to
am
me.
talking to you, but I don't like.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. So now that we agree on 2 points, that it exists and it had a beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now that we have agreed that it had a beginning, there are three options. Either it came by itself, or it created itself. It was created from nothing, or someone created it. Which option does it make? Let's talk about the first one. Can it come from nothing? Logically, philosophically,
Can I speak to you, but
Yeah.
you're gonna
can it come from nothing? Simple question.
Depends on your definition.
Can it come
Can
from
0
nothing?
be equal to 1? Yes or no?
Can 0 be equal to 1? Are we talking about mathematics? In mathematics, anything is possible.
No,
In the
how many chickens are you?
I'm not chicken.
I'm just saying, how many pineapples are you? 0. You, one thing is equal to 0 pineapple. Let me explain to you what I mean by this. You have to define this and this.
Yeah.
So when you say 0 equals 1, what are you talking about here?
Okay, I'm
and
talking
what
about.
are you talking
I'm
here?
I'm talking about an existence and non-existence.
Yeah.
Existence has properties. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Existence has properties. Do you agree?
Okay, like what?
Yeah. Non-existence has no properties.
Okay.
Can existence come from non-existence?
Because they're two different things?
Yes. Can existence, something with properties, can come from something that has no
It's
properties,
the same thing.
right?
If it's, let
I'm
me-
not saying it's the same thing.
If it's a different thing, yes. If it's the same
No.
thing, no.
Okay. So,
just told
give
you
me an
I-
example. Give me an example of an existence coming from non-existence. One
No,
example.
I'm saying if it's a different thing. I'm not saying the.
it's time to go.
So we're gonna have to pray. We're gonna have to pray.
Yeah, we'll come
But
back.
yeah, okay. But we can continue afterwards if you want.
He's coming next week as well.
Come back 5 minutes.
Yeah. We can come back if you want. Yeah, we're gonna pray.